We round out our series here and close out the good, the bad, and the ugly. This time looking at the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And as I said, we're closing out the good, the bad, and the ugly series with the Rays. So we look at the good. And there's very little doubt when you look at this Tampa Bay Rays team, they are in the wild card hunt. At the time of this recording, they are at a tie with the Toronto Blue Jays for the first seat in the wild card spot. This is going to be an opportunity for Tampa Bay to kind of get past everything that has happened this season and really put their best foot forward going into the postseason. Heading into this new format with this wild card round, the Rays are going to find themselves battling off likely against one of their division opponents in the Toronto Blue Jays. But when you look at what this team is going to be capable of doing, their ability to mix and match and kind of play the advanced analytical game better than anybody else really gives them an opportunity to shine in a short series. Being able to unload their bullpen in a full bullpenning attack, something that Brian Kenny would absolutely love, is going to be an opportunity for the Rays to really solidify themselves as a serious contender and move on to the divisional round. As we look at the bad for the Tampa Bay Rays, they have had a ton of injuries this season, and injuries to significant pieces in their rotation as well as their lineup. Having so many injuries has made and forced the Tampa Bay Rays to mix and match even more so than what they usually do. There's going to be an opportunity for some of these guys to potentially get back, like i.e. a Tyler Glasnow, that could play a factor for them later on in their postseason run. There's going to be an opportunity for Tampa to really solidify themselves, but the question has to be asked, are the injuries have told and piled up so much that they're not going to be able to fulfill what they believe is their destiny in winning the World Series? And as we look at the downright ugly for this organization, there is no new ballpark on the horizon. Tampa Bay would put together a beautiful rendering for a potential new ballpark in Ybor City, but that has not been approved. The absolutely decrepit place that is Tropicana Field has not served the Tampa Bay Rays well. Whether or not fans would come to a new, more beautiful ballpark, or if they just are not a fan of this team for whatever reason, is going to have to remain a mystery and a question, because it does not seem like a new ballpark is going to be on the horizon anytime soon for the Tampa Bay Rays. I think there is an opportunity that if a new ballpark is put into place for Tampa Bay, that they could truly find themselves building up and becoming more of a actual place of baseball fandom for this organization. They have been a contender for a very long time, and even though there is a lot of mixing and matching, which sometimes makes it difficult to really have a fan favorite player that you can build your team around, a franchise star that you can build around, there's going to be questions about whether or not this team is going to be able to maintain a franchise that competes year in and year out. But with a new ballpark, there's an opportunity to really start bringing fans to the ballpark and being able to solidify yourselves as a fan favorite contender for the American League. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this. Rays fans, let me know your thoughts on the good, the bad, and the ugly for your organization. Let me know down in the comments, or head over to Twitter at banter_baseball to keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked in to the entire GLMG family with Wee Sibs, the Granny Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast by hitting that subscribe button on all three channels. For sticking around to this point, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Use the promo code RAYS to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all season long as we continue to look at the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.